Hello everyone, this is Susan. A warm welcome to News Sky TV.
Who is Guo Yuxin's true love? Stop shipping Liu Xiaoxu. Her destined leading man is someone else entirely. The top-ranked couple is a match made in heaven. While the entire internet is going crazy for Liu Xiaoxu and Guo Yuxin's fiery CP, little do they know that fiery collision of sparks can't compare to the gentle, enduring warmth of a long-lasting relationship. Liu Xiaoxu and Guo Yuxin's interactions are indeed like fiery liquor colliding with sparks, every frame bursting with energy and making adrenaline surge. But have you noticed? That dramatic tension is more like a grand business extravaganza. The one who truly enters her heart is Guo Yuxin, who always stands at the intersection of light and shadow, protecting her passion with a cool demeanor. Take Guo Yuxin, this male god harvester, for example. The drama Summer of Fendra propelled her and Uncle Kid Liu Xiaoxu to the altar of the CP world. The entire internet is calling them big brother and sister-in-law, and the trending topics are everywhere. The atmosphere is so intense that you'd think they were about to officially announce their relationship tomorrow. But the sweet moments can't be judged solely by the surface noise, the unconscious distance between the performers and the audience, the swift restoration of politeness after the cameras move away, already reveal the truth of the limited storyline. In contrast, Guo Yuxin never deliberately creates controversy, yet he always quietly appears when Guo Yuxin needs him. His gaze towards her lacks burning aggression, only a mature understanding and tenderness. This lurking protection is like the first snow melting in the palm of your hand, silent yet penetrating the very fabric, like a deep-sea current, calm on the surface yet brimming with immense power. While everyone is captivated by Liu Xiaoxu's overt sweetness, Guo Yuxin's subtle sweetness is truly powerful, a kind of soul resonance that doesn't need official confirmation, yet evokes a subtle anticipation in everyone. True perfect matches never need fanfare. It's hidden in Guo Yuxin's quiet adjustment of the microphone, in the unconscious relaxation in Guo Yuxin's eyes when she looks at him. This subtle, understated chemistry between them is more lethal than any carefully crafted drama, because fake pairings sell excitement, while genuine pairings nourish the soul. Liu Xiaoxu, who was incredibly popular, didn't even win a championship. It's more frustrating than a drama with a terrible ending. He was a force to be reckoned with in the CP arena, yet he was eliminated early in the true love arena. Who would believe such a plot? But honestly, Liu Xiaoxu and Guo Yuxin's chemistry was undeniable. A single glance could convey an 800-word essay, and the moment their fingertips touched felt like an electric current crackling. That unspoken, tacit tension between adults, his raised eyebrow and her lowered gaze, his Adam's apple bobbing when she pursed her lips, every micro-expression teetered on the edge of ambiguity, leaving viewers both captivated and unable to tear themselves away. They weren't mass-produced, saccharine sweeteners, but rather the meeting of two vintage spirits. Whiskey meets vodka, no words are needed, the crisp clinking of glasses is the most touching confession. Every time they appear together, they redefine the meaning of sexual tension, sparks flying everywhere, igniting a frenzy across the internet as they frantically wave the CP flag. Countless women stayed up all night watching clips, just to see how the big brother notes on his sister-in-law. From the casually adjusting his down jacket in behind-the-scenes footage to instinctively protecting her from crowds during live streams, every detail embodies the highest level of tough guy with a soft heart. But the more perfect the script, the more likely it is to falter in reality. Those overly precise sweet attacks, like meticulously crafted stage plays, leave a lingering trace of performance even after the curtain falls. On the other hand, Guo Yuxin's slow-cooked companionship, seemingly gentle at first glance, grows richer with time. When strong liquor eventually dissipates, the subtle aftertaste of tea is revealed. The most touching thing in the world is never the fleeting fireworks, but the light that's always on when you come home late at night. Liu Xiaoxu gave her a grand celebration that attracted worldwide attention, while Guo Yuxin gave her a warm harbor that flows like a gentle stream, and the latter is the truest form of love. The whole internet exploded. Who is Guo Yuxin's true love? Liu Xiaoxu is a dream, Guo Yuxin is life. This sentence became the unspoken answer among netizens. The question you raised has truly punctured the bubble behind the CP frenzy. Let's lift a corner of the curtain on this love drama and see clearly. The worst thing about shipping CPs is that the emotions become too real. Just when we had just moved the marriage registry to them, we were told by reality that in Liu Xiaoxu's script, Guo Yuxin was not the only female lead. At that moment, all the emotions poured in seemed to lose their vessel, and the world of CP fans was indeed filled with thunder and lightning. It's normal, after all, actors are individuals living in the real world, and they need to separate themselves from the script's real life and personal emotions. But this precisely leads to the most subtle core. What exactly are we so captivated by? The answer might be somewhat cruel. What we're captivated by is never the actors themselves, but rather the illusion shaped by the camera, the script, the editing, and our collective imagination. Every glance, every touch of fingertips between Liu Xiaoxu and Guo Yuxin is a meticulously captured and amplified highlight moment. What we're intoxicated by is the limited storyline the producers want us to see, the perfect character design we've filled in for them in our minds. When reality comes to the fore, the filter shatters. That perfect love story, which we pinned our hopes on and which took place in a parallel universe, instantly seems like a wishful joke. This isn't anyone's fault, but an inevitable misalignment between commercial logic and emotional projection. Liu Xiaoxu's appearance certainly hit the mark precisely in the current aesthetic's fascination with Uncle Men, that complex charm that combines maturity and youthful energy. But the sparks he and Guo Yuxin create her essentially more like a grand fireworks display set off for ratings. Beautiful as it was, dazzling and breathtaking, drawing massive crowds, the aftermath left only a smoke-filled night sky, a stark reminder of the fleeting illusion of joy. So, what is truly real? What is more likely to endure? Perhaps it's the unspoken understanding that doesn't need to be performed on camera, the companionship that doesn't need to trend on social media. Only after the fireworks fade do we realize that the ever-present starlight, the less dazzling, is more enduring and memorial. This search for true love, in the end, is both a performance on screen and a reflection of our own inner world. And the wisest viewers are those who can appreciate both the fleeting brilliance of fireworks and the enduring meaning of starlight. It's like watching gods fight, spectacular, yes, but ultimately a bit far removed from us mortals. After all this, we finally arrive at the man who outshone everyone, even Liu Xiaoxu, Wang Haosen. Mentioning his name, probably half the people would have to search him up. He's not as famous as Liu Xiaoxu, nor does he have the same level of fame as Kei-chan, so what makes him so special? It's that spirit. Wang Haosen possesses a unique melancholy, not a deep-seated bitterness, but a cool yet fragile quality. In My Mr. Right, he and Guo Yuxin didn't portray a domineering CEO romance, it was pure sweetness. If Liu Xiaoxu was Guo Yuxin's rival, then Wang Haosen was her destination. His restraint and melancholy perfectly complemented the sunny and passionate qualities of Guo Yuxin's character. Watching them together evokes a sense of serene beauty, as if these two were born to be together, drinking tea, chatting, and spending their lives together. This on-screen chemistry doesn't rely on any particular setup or conflict, it's purely the seamless blend of their personalities. That's what's so captivating. What's most alluring isn't often the most intense or dramatic moments, but rather the subtle, understated kind that quietly seeps into your heart. Liu Xiaoxu and Guo Yuxin represent a thrilling adventure, while Wang Haosen and Guo Yuxin are the home you long to return to after the adventure ends. Therefore, Guo Yuxin's title of male god harvester is well deserved. Her strength lies in her ability to create unique sparks with different types of male actors. But the audience is discerning, they know perfectly well who's just putting on an act and who's a perfect match.